what I see as millennials, we're very lucky that we're living in a world where trust are being given to us quite easily. We need to make sure that we take charge of our development to make sure that we live up to that trust. In this video, I'm gonna share with you my personal take around that topic, around 5 arts. So here goes. Self-awareness basically means that you truly understand your strengths and your weaknesses. The second one is mindfulness. It's around the ability to be aware of where you are in a situation and trying to understand what is going through my mind, what is happening around me, and why am I behaving the certain way. When I first joined GO-JEK and given the task of handling portals, which I had zero tech background, I felt really insecure. I tried to be more self-aware and more mindful. I asked myself, what is happening here? And the answer was, I was insecure because I was doing things that are not my natural strengths. Now with this, it didn't make me good at tech as soon as possible, but it helped me feel comfortable in the notion that I had to learn. So that's how being self-aware of your strengths, your weaknesses helps. A lot of people try to be really great in anything to make sure that they're perfect, that they're this whole package. And we don't have that much time in life, but we do have enough time to invest our efforts, invest our minds into the things that we can really be excellent at, the thing that makes us irreplaceable. Or it could also be that thing that we just put our mind into. So the next time you ask someone what you're good at, they would be able to say, you're excellent at these 2 things, instead of just blabbering that you're good or great at like 10 mediocre things. Being mindful of your weaknesses starts with acknowledging what your weaknesses are, accepting it, and most importantly, communicating it to your team. I'm actually not really good at Excel. And I know that if that was the thing that people require me to do most of the time, I would never be able to deliver great work out of it. But I know that I'm really good at other things, for example, presentations. And so what I can do is I can communicate to my manager or my team member. And once you start proving yourself, of course you need to prove yourself, people will see that, oh, it's okay. You don't have to be good at both. You just need to master that minimum bar of everything else. For example, you need to know how to pivot table in Excel, but continue to work on your strength. And this is how people would be able to value you for your strengths and embrace you for your weaknesses. A lot of people say feedback is a gift, but it's only when you make it a gift. Feedback can also be a powerful tool to push your development in a way that it would accelerate it if you take it strategically. First, you filter the people who give you your feedback to the people who really knows your performance. And the second one, you think through of what feedback do you want. And when you have prioritized where your strengths is and where you really want to grow to be excellent, then you can put more time in getting feedback on that. The third one is how you filter the feedback that comes to you, because you don't have to accept every feedback. Not a lot of feedback is relevant to you, and that is where your self-awareness came. The fourth one is then how you measure yourself against feedback over time. Now this is really important. I learned this from a manager I had on my previous job. In every feedback session, he would bring a list of things to discuss with me, take note of everything I say back, of everything I said I wanted to grow on. And on the next feedback session, he would always bring that note with him and go through that. So we're keeping on building on the feedback that we receive over time. A step-by-step way to make yourself excellent. You enter a workspace and, for example, you're one of the youngest people there and people underestimate you. They think that you don't know whatever that they're working on, you don't have enough experience, and that is true. Take it as a strength. Take it as an opportunity to get as many coaching as possible from people around you, because people love seeing other people hungry for growth. So what we lack in experience, we make up in thirst for learning. Even though I've been talking about speed, I would like to remind us all that life is not a sprint, it's a marathon. Make sure you take breaks and then go again for another sprint. As millennials, we're super tough on ourselves. Because of the great trust that people give, it also comes with great pressure. Take it as growing pains, and good luck.